So to show you how to draw a mug of hot chocolate, I have a real life mug to show you. So what basic form is a mug? So if we look at it, it's a cylinder, right? So we're going to start by drawing a cylinder. So I'm going to put my mug aside and we're going to make our cylinder. So I want to start in the middle of my paper, so I don't want it too low or too high because that's going to be just inconvenient moving forward. And I'm going to make a pretty big curved line that looks like a smile. Then I'm going to move down my page and make a curved line underneath. Then, if you have a ruler, now's a good time to use it. I like to use a ruler to kind of connect my lines so I know my sides are straight. I'm gonna have to go back and extend some lines a little bit. When I'm saying I'm extending lines, I just mean I'm gonna have to make them a little bit longer. Then, for the top, we're gonna make a kind of a rainbow shape, but it's just like a very slight curve. We don't want this to be too curved. So now, right now, it looks like a can of soup. If we don't want a can of soup, we need a coffee mug, or hot chocolate mug, really. But you can tell Miss Lackner drinks a lot of coffee, so I always think of it as coffee mug. So now let's make our handle. I'm going to use a pencil for this part because there are lots of different ways to make handles. So we could make a handle that just looks like an ear, and that's fine. Or we could make a handle whole different eraser. Or we could make a handle that kind of goes up like this, like half a heart. And that's kind of cute too. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to trace over it with my marker because I like this. And then you just make a smaller version in between because handles have some depth to them. Now we have our mug of hot chocolate. So we definitely want to add the table that it's sitting on because I don't know about your house, but in my house, mugs of hot chocolate don't float. We're not going to be coloring the mug today. So don't worry about coloring the mug or adding designs to it. We're just leaving it totally plain. I know it's really hard to leave it plain sometimes, but we have to leave it plain because we're going to do something with the color that's kind of special. However, we can totally decorate this table. So we can pretend it has a tablecloth. So I want to make some stripes, because I'm going to make mine nice and festive. So you might celebrate some winter holidays around this time. You might celebrate Christmas, or some people celebrate Hanukkah, some people celebrate Kwanzaa. So if you want to make it a holiday tablecloth, that is absolutely fine. I'm just going to put some snowflakes on mine, I think. Oh boy, Miss Lackner, you're going to be doing this a long time. Maybe every other row I'll put snowflakes on. So I'm going to put some snowflakes on mine. So it's just nice and wintry. And let's make these fancy lines. So I'm just kind of making some pretty patterns with tablecloth. If we were in school, we'd probably be using patterned paper. But this way might be better because now we can make our own patterns. We don't have to choose patterns someone else made up. Sometimes I get annoyed when I have to use things that someone else made up because I want everything to be my own. And that's all we're going to do this week. You may go ahead and color the tablecloth. Remember, don't touch that mug. Don't do it. See you next time.